Hi, first grade. I hope you had a great weekend. Today in math, we are going to review telling time to the hour. How are we going to do this? We're going to label the analog and digital clocks and write the time on each. Why? Because it's important to be able to tell time to the hour. Our vocabulary words this week are hour. Say hour. An hour is 60 minutes. Analog. Say analog. An analog clock is a tool for reading the time of day. The shortest hand indicates the hour. Point to the shortest hand. You should be pointing to the blue hand. And the longer hand indicates the minutes. Point to the longer hand. It is the long red one. What do you notice about the word hour and the short hand? Are they about the same length? Yes. What about the word minute and the minute hand? Are they about the same length? Yes. So one way you could remember which one is which, the hour hand is shorter, just like the word hour is shorter. The minute hand is longer, just like the word minute is longer than the word hour. On this clock, the hour hand is pointing to the 1, and the minute hand is pointing to the 12. Digital. Say digital. Digital is a clock that displays the time in numerical digits rather than by hands on a dial. So here we have the time written in numbers. The first number is the hour. The second number is the minutes. Hours comes before minutes on both clocks. Clock. Say clock. Clock is a tool for reading the time of day. Remember, the short hand is the hour hand, and the long hand is the minute hand. This white part with the numbers on it is called the face. Say face. This is an analog clock. It uses the numbers on a face and the hour hand and the minute hand to tell you the time. The face is right there. The hour hand is the blue one. And the red hand is missing. Where's the minute hand? What do you notice about the different hands on the clock? There it is. The minute hand is longer. The hour hand is shorter. It's the shortest one. The minute hand is the long hand. Now let's look at the digital clocks. Here's one that says 8 o'clock. This one says 12:08. The hour is first and the minutes are next, or second. How are these two clocks the same? The analog clock has numbers. The digital clock has numbers. How are they different? Do they both have minute hands and hour hands? No, they don't. Only the analog clock has an hour hand and a minute hand. All right, so this is another digital clock. This digital clock shows 9 o'clock. This colon right here is what separates the hour from the minutes. Remember, the hour is first. The minutes are second. We always say the hour first. So on this analog clock, we look at the hour hand first. What is it pointing to? The 9. What is the minute hand pointing to? The 12. We write the time as 9:00. Always remember that colon right there to separate your hour from your minutes. When we have o'clock and we are writing the time with digits, we are going to say 00 for o'clock. And this is why. When we count by fives around the clock, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, there's our 60 minutes, but because we're starting over, we're going to say 00. When that minute hand is pointing at the 12, it is 00 for o'clock. Got it? Now you are going to practice using the pen tool to draw a line from the word digital or the word analog to the correct clock. Then you're going to write the times on each clock. For example, so click on your pen tool. Now look at this clock. Was this a digital clock or an analog clock? Analog. So I'm going to draw a line from the word analog to the picture of the analog clock. What about this clock? Is it digital or analog? Analog. Now, what hour is this clock pointing to? The 3. The hour goes first. Always, 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 hour first. What did we say was 12 o'clock? 12. Yeah, I just kind of gave you the answer. Whoops. 2 zeros. 3 o'clock is written with 3:00. So what number is the hour hand pointing to on this clock? The 6. And what number is the minute hand pointing to? The 12, which is what? 00. So you will write the time under each clock and draw a line for analog or digital. And then you will do the same thing on the next page. Draw a line from digital and analog to the correct clock. Write the correct time underneath of each clock. Same thing on the next page. You have 3 pages. Then you have a video that I need you to watch about telling time. And then go to Extra Math, your iStation, and wherever else your teachers want you to go. Now let's review. What did we learn today? We learned that an hour is 60 seconds. We learned that analog means it's a tool for reading the time of day. The shorthand indicates the hour, and the longer hand indicates the minutes. We learned that digital is a clock that displays the time in numerical digits rather than hands on a dial. This is a clock. The shorthand is the hours. The long hand is the minute. We use clocks for reading the time of day. This is the face. This is the hour hand. This is the minute hand. And I think it's time for me to go. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.